Innovative.
What's good, y'all? This cool ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet. And today I'm here with the homies, and we want to talk some shit and laugh.
Yeah.
So with that being said, make sure you subscribe and tap into our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. And while you at it, follow our Instagram at innovative.culture. So, guys, who I got in the building with me today?
Young Beavz comedy right here, suited and booty.
Hey. So Tony Grams. So follow me at Tony Grams, TONY_GRAMS.
There he goes with that Usher voice again.
That's
You go again, my boys.
Tony, you not gonna shout out your back of the page?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. And Tony Grams Comedy. Check that out. That's my other page. So follow both.
Exactly.
It's not a Cash App page.
It ain't a fake GoFundMe.
Yeah, I get you $30. You give me $5.
Yeah.
Well, like, what's the different types of scam pages do you see out there?
They're fucking everywhere, dog, right?
Crypto, Bitcoin.
Yeah.
The investment, for the actual Cash App shit. Just if you need, I'm giving 500 away to the first 20 people that like and share, and that send me their email and maybe like
What
their
about
social.
Name a 5-letter word that starts with T?
I seen
What
that
about
one.
some shit?
I've seen something like that.
I
like,
seen that.
like once or twice.
And
I've seen
I
that.
Cash App you $50
What-
right
Yeah.
now or some
What
shit.
about the one that they have like this little circle, and they're like, if you could see what 3 numbers are in here, you get $500 or something.
I haven't
like
seen
that.
that one.
Yeah,
I
they-
seen the one nigga be in the comment who needs a bill paid.
Yes.
And it'd be like a dude standing next to like a Ferrari. With
Oh yeah, I
like
see them in like
stuff
Snoop
like-
Dogg's
I comment on all
comments
them
and shit like
motherfuckers.
that.
Hey, they'll be like, who needs a bill paid? I'll be like, bitch, I need a freak. What are you talking about? I don't need no bill
I'm gonna
paid.
respond to him.
What are
Yeah.
you tripping?
So you-
Collections got that shit
You
for
pay
me.
my phone bill, the Spectrum.
My child support.
Hey, what if them is like
I
the?
don't-
What if those accounts are the bill companies?
That is
Like they try to see who gonna bite. You know, like
Probably,
oh, yeah.
dog.
He's like, can you pay my restitution? Like,
I need all that.
all that trade
I'm a
back.
bankruptcy my child support.
Man,
I got 5 more years.
Let's liquidate. Can we
Bankrupt
liquidate
that shit.
Can we liquidate EBT? Like, how you liquidate EBT?
Liquidate my GR.
Let me get a cash advance on my EBT. I need $200 a day.
If you saying shit you don't even own, every penny on the dollar. Like, what does that mean for EBT? Every penny on the dollar.
You're gonna get $213. What the fuck you gonna do with $200? That's an
Right,
8-ball and some Cheetos and shit.
and a fucking bottle of Boone's Farm. And
Yeah,
shit.
that's it.
Like, gonna have with a small bottle of gin, and you.
I hear Boone's Farm and I think about like that one refrigerator in the liquor store.
They got all the rot gut.
Yeah, you know, it got the Cisco and
The Rolling
Mad
Rock.
Dog
that shit.
2020. You got it got Cisco, Mad Dog, Silver Satin,
Night Train.
Night Train. What is it?
211.
Irish Rose.
Oh, I heard that shit's
Yeah,
strong.
That shit is horrible. Like, and fucking what's this one more that was like a Montebello, like that Montebello.
I never tried it. I heard about
Yeah,
that
it
shit
was
though.
like-
I heard it's foul.
It's like, yeah, they got a lot of little funky little shits that'll eat you up from the
That's the
inside
kind of
out.
shit you see at the bus stop with the bums and shit. Peed all over his leg and shit. He's
Yeah.
like drinking Rolling Rock.
And it's some motherfucker just sitting in a lazy boy with it, just like with a remote in the other hand, just
That's
hitting
they
it.
shit. Like, that's they drinking
I
time.
knew a nigga that used to wake up and every morning we walk to the liquor store and we get blunts and like our shit.
He'll get
He
a
was
40.
older nigga, like homie. That was his. He'd get like a 211.
Yeah.
And even Sparks. You remember Sparks?
Oh, those were the shit.
He used to
though.
get
Oh, the tilts.
But yeah,
I
all
used
that
to
shit
like-
evolved into
Four
Like Four
Loko.
Loko.
Juice. I remember Juice
Juice.
before that.
Yeah, all that Jolt or Volt.
Yeah.
Not Volt, but that's a soda. But it was one that was like Charge or some shit. They
the
were all
Four
like,
Loko?
in
I
that,
like
man.
I liked it
That
because it
was-
had energy. So
Yeah.
you be fucked up and still be functioning.
And like
and shit.
heart racing and shit.
Hell yeah, your fucking heart was like.
Yeah, you fucking sweating and shit. You
Me and the
sitting
homies
there.
used to get the Four Locos. You know, that's like a tall can,
Hell
but
yeah.
it got all that shit in there, right? You trying to down that shit before you get into the club. You
You're
got
good. You don't need no beers in there.
You'll
You're
be in the
good.
club, eyes rolling.
Let me get
in
a
your
water.
head.
we chugging that
He's off
motherfucker.
ecstasy. Like it's a Four Loco. Oh.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers did the job. They did the job though, man.
Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
fuck with them. They was too like that shit was.
First they had like the 8%,
Yeah.
then the 9%, then they
Then they
went all the way
went
to like 12. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
I
That
used
shit
to drink
smells
them. There's like 3 of those motherfuckers.
Every new flavor they came out with, it was like another percentage up.
Let's get higher and higher, baby.
They just like they were perfecting that shit in the lab.
They was experimenting in the lab.
It was like the mice, they reacted good to this one. Like, what the fuck?
The fucking blind mice weren't blind no more. They're all throwing up fucking watts and
Man, they
Compton
go.
and shit.
It was just crazy.
I think they would do like a, you know how like they did a Pepsi challenge and shit? They would do some shit like that outside the liquor store.
Probably.
Had the niggas
In the
that
hood?
outside the liquor store.
Hey, you
wants to be out there
You
all
want to
day.
wake up?
Man.
He's like, I'm cold. You want to warm up here?
They
You
pulled
Four
back
Loko.
up.
Hey,
The
man,
ones
we
that
got
it
some free
worked out
drink for you.
Hey, the ones that it worked out for, they pulled back up like in a suit and a bin. Like the ones that didn't make it, they
He
just
just bought
expired.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, the others walk up and look at the old bums like, "Hey, how you guys been?" Like,
Get it together,
like
Rodney.
Robert. Like they're like looking up at him and shit. The Four Loko worked for me.
Hell yeah.
Like he's on the commercial right now.
That shit does the deed, though.
Didn't they outlaw that shit in like a bunch of states?
they
did.
I thought it was like everywhere. I thought I remember hearing like
still
it was
got 'em in the
yeah.
stores?
They got 'em,
You go
but
to
they-
any store.
They made them different. They took out the energy drink. Now it's just pure alcohol.
Oh damn.
It was better when it was energy. Cause I'm telling you,
That's
you'd
fucking
yeah.
crazy, dog.
I swear to God, I
It's pure
would
liquor.
drink them, be fucked up, be dancing, be like, what am I doing?
People was having heart attacks and shit.
Yes, exactly.
Once the college kids, just like coke and crack, once the college kids start having heart
them up,
attacks,
huh?
It was
then
high
that's
schoolers
when
that
they-
was getting
and
that
then
shit.
when it started hitting that genre, that's when
stopped.
they start putting because like I said, I didn't drink it, but I was watching because I had homies that would drink
Yeah,
it. I mean, like,
fucked up,
dude,
huh?
like I remember trying to like hit some, and before it even hit my, I was just like. The fuck, like just the smell of that shit smelled like
Pure
chemicals,
alcohol, yeah.
and it was like it didn't even honestly it didn't even smell like alcohol. That just smelled like chemicals.
It smelled like COVID.
Like yeah,
Pre-COVID.
COVID-17, nigga. That was 17.
Pre-COVID.
Like, but that just seeing once it started hitting like in the college kid, college kid has a heart attack in
Yeah,
Nebraska.
yeah,
One
yeah,
has
some
a heart
bullshit.
attack in Connecticut. 2 other ones like die, and like it was like, oh, it's being outlawed. That's what I remember them saying everywhere. Then it went from that to just I still see this shit in liquor stores.
Pass out
And,
on the dance floor, and he,
Yeah,
you know, he had a
exactly.
Four Loko in his hand.
Yeah, he was
like,
low
nigga,
down.
like he
That
just
was the headline.
he passed off some Molly. Let him rock.
Yeah.
Like, let him ride.
White people were like, 4 Loko strikes again.
Yeah, literally. It was like
Again.
NWA in the
Yeah.
80s. The NWA does another concert. Like, it's
I used to love that
like
white voice.
that shit is like
And then he went black. Fucking Morgan Freeman, huh? That motherfucker narrates everything.
he just narrates.
I'm gonna get that
everything.
movie for a comedy show. Morgan Freeman, Young Beavz, he's all here.
He's gonna be like the main. He's gonna be the dude that brings out the host. Like,
Yeah.
like Ed McMahon. Back on Johnny
Right?
Carson.
He's
he's
gonna
like
be
on
the
The
new
Voice.
Ed McMahon, dog.
That shit
He's
is
the
sick.
Mexican. He's the black Bob fucking Barker, dog. That was a legacy, dog.
Yeah,
he
so-
could do anything. He
so-
could act. He could do commercial. I'll fucking buy medicine, herpes medicine, whatever that motherfucker's selling. I'll buy it, dog. I don't
That
give a
shit is
shit.
hilarious.
Even if I don't need it, dog.
Barker.
Yeah.
What did you? We were talking about earlier about Batman.
Oh, the Batman. The Batman
that shit
was
was
feeling
I
it,
saw
dog.
that shit last night.
That shit was
fire.
cool. I liked
That
it.
shit was super fire. It was just like it was a lot darker.
You caught
Like
that,
to me,
right?
it was kind of like what Batman
Yeah.
was supposed to be, and I like that they did include detective work because that
Yes.
is one of DC stands for Detective Comics.
Yes,
and
exactly,
it is
exactly.
that he's considered the world's greatest detective.
That fool's
So
hard.
to finally see him like even at a crime scene, like in certain comics, while even he's with the cops
Yeah.
and experiencing like certain cops hating on him, certain
Yeah.
fucking stunned. That shit was like it was put
gangster, though.
together.
That
Yeah.
was Socking the cops. He
Yeah,
gave a fuck.
the little black dude kept trying to grab his mask.
Yeah,
and shit, like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
Black. I was
Hey,
in there like, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, I was pumped up, dog. I
It did.
had drank 2 Elysians that Space does, and when I bought it at the theaters, dog, the guys like,
And man, the thing she had her little drink from the
Yeah,
theater.
the
Yeah,
Have you ever heard of Space Dust?
I haven't seen
It's
that.
like 10.0 alcohol, though.
Oh, shit.
It's like, I always go for the highest content you got. So I go in. It's like an Edward Theater, right?
Yeah.
And I go in there and I
They
was
got their
like,
little
"What do you
What's
got?"
gonna get me
Set up.
fucked up the
Exactly.
fastest?
I was like, "Look, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I want to get fucking. Let's get
Someone
this.
just
rolling."
got straight vodka
All
and
right,
cranberry.
yeah,
Like,
so that's
I
what
do
he
that
said.
at some of them. I'll be in the theater.
So he
Nah,
goes, "We got Space Dust Elysian. That's 10.0." And I was like, "Shoot that shit. We're gonna get dusty, homie." Hey, fucking white boy was like laughing and shit. He even poured it all the way to the top. That's what I'm talking about, my boy.
Like, let's get
Hook
it.
it up.
Yeah, he already knew where you was trying to get to.
Yeah. Hey, but I went to Batman. I swear to God, good ass fucking
That's
movie,
what
though.
we
I
said.
got out and I was fucking pretending to be Batman. I was,
Socking shit.
Yeah, I was socking
Doing
my lady.
roundhouses and
yeah,
shit.
trying to arrest my lady.
I've been watching all kind of shit, like
Right?
Batman related, ever since I saw the
Yeah,
movie.
she
I
was.
haven't had the chance to just because I saw it last night and just woke up and got ready.
Okay,
for the
I saw it
day.
about a week ago. Yeah.
What did you guys think about the Catwoman mask. I think they could.
She said something about it in the
think it was
theater.
better than the Halle Berry shit.
Yeah,
That was better
of
than Halle
course.
Berry, yes.
Anything is better. Eartha Kitt is better than.
And shout out to Halle Berry because she's fine as fuck though. She's
Eartha
fine
Kitt
as
in a
fuck.
diaper was better than that shit. There.
Yeah.
But fucking that
right?
ski mask that was like just that covers your nose.
Yes,
It was like a nostril ski mask.
it was bad.
like who are you hiding from? Like in this,
The FBI and shit.
That shit, like it was, but it was a lot of good twists. It was a lot of good
Yes.
like curves. And
The
it was,
penguin came out.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Okay, who do you guys think?
He had me-
is that?
he had me
Oh, no,
rolling.
we can't expose everything else.
Well, you mean who the actor is?
no,
The
at
movie been
at
out,
the end,
what,
at
over
the
2
end.
weeks now. I think it ain't no more spoilers. We
Yeah.
can pretty
Okay,
much talk
okay.
openly.
Yeah, we
At
would've-
the end, I heard it's Two-Face, but then somebody said it was Joker.
that was Joker.
Joker
That's
was the
why he
one in the
started laughing.
cell next to the
Joker,
Riddler.
You
That's
seen his,
Joker.
you seen his like his
Yes,
teeth. You can
so
see
my
like the
lady thought it was
scars.
the Two-Face.
The
too.
director even came out and said that it was the Joker.
Yeah, you can even
Okay.
see that's why he was laughing like that. And then they both start
Okay,
laughing.
okay.
It's like that shit was dope.
I like the way they did the Riddler.
And then they did a little Easter egg at the very end of like once because we stayed like for the post credits and it isn't like an extra. It's just an Easter egg of like the question mark pops back up. And it just says like goodbye, like and then but like saying like he's still like on that like he's still some shit still popping. So
That's cool.
They gonna do a team up with him and
Yes.
the Joker.
That's gonna be cool.
That's how they bring on there, but they clearly got it. They clearly got a different Joker. It's like because
Yes.
Jared Leto, I'll say he was bad, but he did like redeem himself in the Zack Snyder version. Because I used to argue with people like he was trash, and people I don't see how nobody can still try to say he was a good Joker in Suicide Squad. That shit was horrible.
That shit was horrible.
But and
That was the movie though.
yeah, but
Now if you look at the Suicide Squad,
Yeah, that's
a
bad.
whole different movie.
Yeah.
But
that shit
even
was cool.
they said he was supposed to play Joker, and the other one was so bad. The one Joaquin Phoenix did.
Okay,
he
he
was.
did
That was
good.
supposed to be his like stand-up
did good,
movie,
dog.
and they said the Suicide Squad one was so bad that's literally what happened. They just gave it to Joaquin Phoenix, and because like that shit, and then so somehow he got it back in for the Zack Snyder shit, and that shit did to me that redeemed his like.
But it's gonna be
'cause that was a good exchange
It's
with
not
him
gonna
and
be
Batman.
Joaquin. It's gonna be somebody else then.
I think they said he did sign up, and he said he never does sequels. That was like the big thing when he
that'd be
started
cool.
it, and he said he is doing it supposedly.
That's cool.
So, but Jared Leto's like still in that other universe of DC to where he's like saying like now. I mean, I guess they feel he did redeem himself as the Joker just in that little scene at
so
the end
they
of
bring him
the
back.
Zack Snyder Justice League because they had like the regular one that nobody really liked. Then they came out with the one on HBO Max that's like 4 hours, but it's like dope as fuck.
I haven't
And
seen
that
that. I
shit
gotta
is
check
worth
that out.
like you sit there for like 4. It's worth it, and it just made it like kind of. It added shit and it cleared up the mistakes that just the regular shit made.
Okay,
but
okay.
he's like he's in that like he pops up and shit in there like in a post-apocalyptic type world where they're like hiding from Superman type shit.
Oh,
and
shit.
he's like they're just like all kind of teamed up and. But he's like he's hostage, but he's like his hair is like long as fuck. But he's still he's the way the exchange he had with Ben Affleck and like what they were saying, it just made it like that was like some Joker Batman shit from like even the cartoons
That's bad.
to the comics. So it kind of made up for all of the
I gotta
like,
see that. What is
the
it?
weird Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Zack
Because there's
Snyder's Justice
there's
League.
Justice League and then there's Zack Snyder's Justice
I
League.
gotta
'Cause
see that
they
shit.
literally had to remake it because. It was such a big movie, but it wasn't bad, but it could have been way better. And I think something happened with the director's daughter. I think the director's daughter like had passed while he was making it. So
Zack
he
Snyder,
left.
yeah.
Yeah, and then like they
So they brought in Joss Whedon.
Yeah, the dude that did Guardians of the Galaxy. They said like he did.
Didn't he also do
I know he did some
Dawson's
Marvel.
Creek?
He did some like they just said he did Marvel shit.
Didn't
I
he
didn't
do
know that.
Dawson's Creek?
I didn't know that.
Oh my god!
And that's why it seemed like it was kind of goofy at points.
You know what I
I
mean?
hated that fucking show.
Do-do-do-do.
Walking along, then I'm like, get it, fuck.
I don't want to wait.
I was like, where is fucking Dawson's Creek
Man,
at?
bro. That was the softest shit on TV ever.
That shit was
like tissue
worse
soft.
than Seventh Heaven.
That was literally like
Seventh Heaven.
the theme song. That's Seventh Heaven. Like
Yeah. You know?
that shit. And then I remember the father got caught up for that. Remember the father on Seventh Heaven?
Fuck.
He was doing like a perv doing shit.
Was
like,
he?
had like a computer or something. He was watching like child porn or said he had like a relationship with a 14-year-old.
Are you serious?
It was some crazy. That's why the show it was already ended, but he got like.
Yeah,
Kind of
caught up.
X'd out of like Hollywood, like on some weird
86.
shit.
I just remember the
He got
mom was in
86.
Chucky.
Yeah, that was
She
the mom.
was the mom from Chucky.
Oh, was
Andy's
it?
mom. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That is Andy's mom. That's fucking
Damn.
crazy.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I'd be fucked up in the movies. So I'd be like, "Who is this?"
Yeah, then fucking Lucy, and then was it Jessica Biel? That's where she
I remember
started,
Jessica
Jessica Biel.
Oh,
They
yeah.
said that's what she was on there, and she was trying to get out of her contract because she hated the show. And then, like, she said that's why she started, like, posing in, like, Maxim. You're when Maxim hit. Hey, when Maxim
that's
hit,
a
for, like, the
shit.
younger nigga,
And that was like the next step
it.
from Sports Illustrated.
Or
It was Sports
it
Illustrated.
was, like, between, like, Playboy
Maximum
and, like...
and Double XL.
And, and then you get, like...
Double XL was a booty on dick,
oh,
bro.
you get some, like...
It was
get
like
some
booty
shit.
on 2 pages, dog.
King magazine.
King magazine.
That's
yes.
what it is.
Oh, that's when they started putting out
Jeez.
Buffy the Body.
Esther
and
Baxter.
Esther Baxter. And yeah.
Rita Guerra.
All the
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
the name says it all. Baxter.
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 Yeah, she got them Baxters.
Intimidating ass booty. Like, what you gonna do with all that?
She got them Baxters popping.
Yeah.
So-
Open a beer can with that shit.
Man, sit it in between the cheeks. Just
In between.
they just hold it. It's a cozy.
Hey, waterfall.
It's a beer cozy.
We get a
Like,
waterfall.
Woo! It's a cozy up in here.
Yeah, little E. coli never scared nobody.
E. coli, little E. coli.
Yeah. That's what they say. If you eat ass, you get E. coli. I'm like,
Like, damn. What does that?
I've never got E. coli
What does
in
E.
my
coli
life,
give
bro.
you, though? Like, what, diarrhea?
yeah, I get the
What
shits
do
every
you-
day.
Yeah, like, I'm a shit
Fuck.
either way. Fuck it.
gotta- yeah.
Serve this ass up.
Yeah.
Like,
Hook a motherfucker up.
that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
You
That's
don't
like-
feel like you got food poisoning after.
Really? What does that even feel like?
Like you throwing up, you shitting, your stomach is in knots.
Yeah, I done ate some bad shit before, like food, like
He's out Chinese food.
yeah, like ate some
Thai
cold
food.
shit. You ate some like bullshit, and they like nigga.
And don't agree with your insides, and
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
not very pleasant when
And
it
you
comes
start
back
thinking
out.
like, what did I eat? Like, oh, like
All
it was
bad.
that green chili with the wet burrito that like really sent it over.
The
Like,
green
Yeah.
shit.
that shit happened to me. I was like,
does,
nigga.
huh?
And I ate it. And I was sitting there.
know
I
it,
even
huh?
said something. I was like, man, I said it before. I was like, man, I'm gonna pay for this later.
Yeah.
And I was just like, nigga, fuck that. This shit is fire. So
Yeah.
that's all you know, like your shit. Well, not know your shit, but like I'm using my shit on a first name basis.
Yeah.
Like that's how we handle shit. Like,
Is that you?
what y'all think?
Luther? Is that you? Luther? Is that you?
What you think about? You see that
How
Jesse
you
Smollett
hanging
shit?
down there?
Y'all see the Jesse?
Hell yeah.
How you hanging down?
I'm gonna name my dick Luther. Luther?
Luther.
Luther, is that you down there? Man, but you gotta be on the first name basis with your dick. You know what I mean?
Luther.
I feel like you do, right? You ever been in a situation where you're like, "Hey, fool, you gotta get right now. You
You gotta get your nigga
shake
pep
that
talk.
shit off,
Give him a
man."
pep talk.
like what's that? What, in Atlanta, he was like, "You name your gun."
Hell yeah,
And then he
you
was
gotta,
like,
dog.
and then he was like, "Man, I'm thinking of like." He was like, "Man, what you name your gun? Gun, nigga."
Yeah.
Like he was
That's
like, "Gun."
probably the one you gonna shoot the most in your
Yeah,
life. So
exactly.
like,
You gotta, dog. You gotta be like, man, this girl's fine as fuck. Don't make me look bad right now. Don't make me eat the pussy
This
for
is what
3
you supposed to
hours,
show out.
dog.
We supposed to show
Don't make
out.
me do this. Don't do me like this. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dog.
What was I about? What did you think about? The Jesse Smollett shit. Did you see the verdict?
No.
The dude, the little gay black dude that lied about getting beat up by the Trump supporters
I
in
didn't
Chicago.
see that.
He was like a move.
oh, they had him in the courthouse, and
Are
the
you
judge
serious?
was like getting on you.
Yeah, for like he got on. The judge read him like just talked for like 40 minutes, like
That's
you
crazy.
a fraud, like you a fake, you started
I
like the
didn't see
judge
that.
went in on him, but it is like he lied. He was on a TV show on Empire.
Okay.
On like
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the dude, the little dude, and he was like
I ain't
they
talking
put a
about
rope around him and
Yeah.
poured bleach on him.
Yes,
in the middle of a blizzard. And,
That's the one
and-
that Dave Chappelle talked about.
yeah, like that because it was
so.
so, and it was like
it was
black. A
real
lot of black
controversial.
people jumped behind him, but a lot of black
He
people
said it was
knew
somebody that was
from the
white, but
jump.
it was
He said it
actually
was two
black.
white dudes. It was just him. It was nobody. That's the thing. No, it was he set it up. He hired. It was two black dudes, but he hired them. They were two like Nigerian dudes.
Yes.
They were like bodybuilders, like, and then I think he was like sleeping with one of them, and
No.
like that's why he didn't want to give his phone to the cops when they were like, "Well, let's see, we need your phone so
That's
to
the
track him."
bus.
So, and he was like, "Nah," like they're like, "Bro, it was a." So it just to me it made it most. I'll say a few black people knew from the jump this nigga was lying. And it is like it just make it bad when something really
Yeah,
do
'cause
happen.
who carries rope?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just in a blizzard at 2, he said he went to Subway at 2 a.m. to get a foot long.
Black people don't eat Subway. No, you're lying right
no
there.
meatball
No.
subs.
It's rare, but I go there every once in a while. But
Every once in a while. It's not like that's
what about Arby's?
Yeah, you ain't gonna be
like
high.
AD the only nigga that fuck with
Arby's.
Arby's. Like AD the only nigga that like Arby's.
Shout out to my boy Savage Keys. He eat that shit.
He eat
too.
Arby's. That's hilarious. But so he 2 in the morning. One, you a movie, a TV star, and you do movies.
Yeah.
Like you ain't walking.
Why you eating something?
Uber Eats.
Yes.
Uber Eats is 2 in the morning. It was the worst blizzard in Chicago in like 100 years. They said it was like 100 plus years. That was the worst snowstorm like Chicago had. So, and you walk in the subway to get a sandwich at 2 a.m. And then 2 white on the south side of Chicago.
So black.
Where 2 white Trump supporters in red hats are walking the streets in this blizzard with rope and bleach.
Nah, it's a lot of work.
It was just like, bro. So he got found. Then they got video of him like in his lobby, like he was like trying to like fix the rope. Like instead, he never took the rope off him. Like when the police came,
what an idiot. Are you
like
serious?
he still had the rope on. Like look what they did to me. It just still had the rope on. So it was just like a lot of fuckery.
Like a crisis actor.
Yeah, literally. It was like
yes.
he tried to do some fuck shit. And then a lot of shit people got involved from like Michelle Obama and different like DA because she was trying to like
they probably got out of control.
It was, and they were exactly they were trying to.
No
and then people start quitting from the DA's office because they knew what was about to happen, and niggas gonna lose a license to practice law or anything because it's like you doing shit.
Fuck.
Like they said he could have got off, but when it became like a I guess federal offense, but he mailed himself a letter. And acted like it was anthrax or something in it. Like literally it was like, and then he was like, he said it was all because he wanted more money on the show. So he was trying to make it like he was this valuable, like I'm in the media, they going in on me, and like I'm being stalked, like I'm this superstar or some weirdo shit. Yeah. And it just backfired. So that was actually he put his own nail in his coffin by mailing the shit to himself, which became like mail fraud, which is federal. So that's why he got hit with the.
You can't mail shit to yourself?
Not on some and lie and say it's anthrax.
Oh yeah,
and say
that's a bullshit.
And put like
letters. No, I thought you meant it was like an offense to mail something to yourself.
No. That's like called a poor man's trademark.
Poor man's patent.
Yeah, exactly.
I do that all day.
Yeah, you could do that, but like when you're saying it, like when you're making a police report and saying like, look, this is it. Like this is what they gave me, they sent me this, and I think it's white powder in it. Like, nigga, is it pure? Like,
it's cocaine.
Like, is it pure, nigga? Is it Peruvian? Is it Peruvian?
I would have been like, rack 'em, fool. What's up?
Hey, motherfucker would have went down.
Cool. Yeah, I'll take one, matter of fact. I'll take one.
Want a brew?
He got one, yeah. I'll take one. But that's just so, they just locked him up, and they gave him like 150 days.
He gonna do halftime.
Yeah, he gonna do halftime.
Community service.
He's in Shangri-La. Like right now, that's his spot. He's home. He's in Shangri-La, but that nigga, it's just weird. And then he started wigging out when they read him after the sentence. Like he got up and was like, "Your Honor," like you know how you get to say so. He was like, "But jail time." Like he did, cause like he was like, "No, this is like," and he just started going off and was like, "I'm not suicidal. I'm not suicidal."
Yeah, on his way out.
I'm not
serious?
suicidal. Then he was like threw up the flag. They were like, "Get the fuck out!" They were like pushing him out the courtroom. Like, get the fuck. He's like literally.
He said, "If anything happens to me in there, just know I'm not suicidal."
God, because the whole Epstein shit.
Yeah, like nigga, that nigga was a billionaire that knew secrets on zillionaires.
Yeah, you a motherfucker.
Nigga, you on Empire, nigga. That shit ain't even in reruns no more. Like, knock it off, bro.
Give a fuck about you,
nigga. You was in Alien Covenant, nigga. Like,
it's all bad.
You died like in an explosion scene. It wasn't even like you didn't even get your own death. Like knock it off. That's what he was trying to sell to Fox.
Yeah.
That like on this hot item.
I'm the next Johnny Depp over
but
here.
then again, using like Black Struggle and Black Lives Matter, Trump. He was like using it because Trump even got on him. Like,
are you serious?
It was he did it during. It was like the beginning of 2021. Or no, it was like mid 2020 when it happened, and then he was like doing all the might have been early 2020, right before
the
but he was just saying like, oh, they were Trump supporters, and then Trump was even tweeting like he's an idiot, he's a liar, like that doesn't nothing he said makes sense. Like he was even getting on him. Like that's why it just got so fucking big to where like it's just like to where he couldn't, and he kept he's still trying to ride the lie on like the back of like Black struggle. Like, and so
that was like the last resort, huh?
Yeah, like he literally was like,
He was like Martin Luther King was my
Literally,
uncle,
like, get your
man.
ass
He's
out
my
the
long
courtroom.
lost cousin.
Dr. Umar's my brother,
MLK.
y'all.
Hey, he's like, that's not your cousin. I was born in MLK.
Hey, Dr.
Everybody out here
Umar.
claiming Dr. Umar.
Yeah.
Dr. Umar is my brother-in-law. Like, what?
He my
Through my
second-
uncle's
They
best
be out there
friend's
smoking
nephew.
smoking the
Smoking
Dutchess.
the Dutchess by themselves. Raw Dutchess. Nigga smoking raw Dutch with
That
no
looks like
weed.
a porno right there, raw
Yeah,
Dutch.
raw Dutch.
Going raw.
14.
Yeah,
Raw
going
Dutch
raw.
is 14. I got that right now in the
Shit.
car, in the trunk. Like,
Damn.
but yeah, just shit like that. I peeped that whole little get down this week. And it was just weird, just the court system, even for famous people.
Yeah,
It's like
crazy.
with certain people just you see crazy people if you a regular person in the county or locked up, and you, even if it's famous people,
Yeah.
because you got to think Robert Downey
Yeah.
Jr. and Tommy Lee used to be in the county
Yeah, no, Robert Downey
like
Jr.
all
actually
through the 90s. Like,
he went to prison. I was in prison with that fool.
My uncle was in,
Yeah,
he was in the county with
Yeah,
him. just
he was
LA.
GP.
Not
He would
West
now
Side.
go in protective custody.
That's
I was like, damn, that's
Tommy Lee told a
nuts.
story. He was like, when he knew he had to get his shit together, he said like he had got like in some shit. And it was like late 90s. He said like he's walking down, like they walked or he goes in and he goes, he's the tier he's on or whatever. And he said like Robert there like just pops out of
Yeah,
the cell
it's
like,
the Military Road.
like, oh shit, bro, oh this is gonna be great. And he said he was just like looking
I'm
like
good.
he
gonna
said
ask the nigga
looked
for an autograph in there?
Yeah, well, but like I guess they both famous as fuck.
they both
And he
take a
said
picture with you.
He said I just like looked at him and was just like, and he
good.
said like it set in at that point like I had to change my fucking life. Like I'm in jail and Robert Downey Jr. is here like this is dope. Like this is gonna be great. And he said I just like walked off and just went to my cell and just sat there like what the fuck. And that's how much he was in there. Like he was to me that's where he got the experience to play Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Honestly, even though the
He
type of like
did.
black dude he was
He
playing
did.
is like
He
an old
did.
nigga in the county jail.
Yes.
Like give me that shit. Like
Yeah,
man,
like,
we
what
lost.
else?
We super lost.
Yes, one of them guys named Pops.
And I've had white people even
Yo,
ask
Pops.
me like, yo, like how, like why wasn't that offensive when Robert Downey Jr. And I was like, I'm sure to maybe some people it was, but to me it was funny because I understood it, and he wasn't doing no over the top,
Yeah, he wasn't.
over the
He
line, ignorant
wasn't.
shit. He was literally doing what Hollywood makes regular black people do, and he was doing it in the satire of this is a movie,
Yes,
and this is how bad Hollywood is. Even they addressed that in the movie when Brandon T. Jackson tells him,
Yes.
like I had to audition for the other black guy in the movie because the role of the black guy in the movie is taken by a white dude.
The
it's-
other black guy.
yeah, like so he's like
That's
that.
probably
Like,
how they wrote it
that's
down
why
script.
that movie is different.
That was
and
hilarious.
That movie's a classic to me, but that's
I
why
love
it
that
hits
movie.
because it addresses it. It's not just like really we really thought he was gonna be a black man for the movie or something.
Yeah.
But that shit was just funny. But I
was
always
funny.
felt like that's where he
It
got.
was him playing a black man.
Yeah, and I
Yes.
felt that black man he was playing, he encountered in that county.
think so.
Multiple times,
I think
like
so.
because it was the tone and the
Everything,
I
the
used
swag.
I used to be associate back in San Antonio. Like,
Yes.
like what, nigga? What you can cook up some crab apples?
All right. Well, I think we're running low.
Oh, sorry. Oh shit.
So, Beavz, tell everybody first off where they can find you at and what you got coming up and what people can look forward to. from you.
So my name is Young Beavz Comedy. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that bullshit. I got 2 big shows coming up. I'm on March 26th, which is like this month. I'm gonna be in the To Live and Die in LA show.
Okay.
That's
In
it.
LA, we're gonna put the city no pity. We're gonna be right there.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we're gonna be right there. I'm gonna be in that one, and then on March 28th, I'm gonna have a show in Hacienda Heights. It's called the Sunset Room. It's like a little spot,
Okay.
cool spot. The reason why I want to do it is because that's where I started my comedy.
Yeah.
So I want to go back though. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool to see.
That's always dope to hear.
Yeah,
You
to
just,
go-
it feels good.
Same people went big, just chill, talk shit,
dope.
shoot the shit. But yeah, I'm glad you guys had me here. We had a good time. It was
Always.
good. We shot that.
We got the
shit.
visual this time.
Yes, exactly.
We can see niggas. It ain't no animation.
People don't know this your second time
Yes.
here, but you know.
It's all good though.
Yeah.
I love coming though because I love chilling with you guys. The hospitality's good. The modelos stay on deck. Cameraman
Cold.
cool. We cool. We stay cold.
That's right. That's right.
That's
Tony.
right. It's Tony Grams. Follow me on IG at Tony Grams, TONY_GRAMS. My backup page is Tony Grams Comedy. And you catch me, like I said, Sunday, I got the Comedy Chateau in North Hollywood.
I heard that spot's cool.
Yeah, super. That should be super dope. They got like 2 rooms.
Yeah, they told me to go do it.
They got like, you could go just for the open mic and they'll put you on the show.
Cool as fuck.
They'll definitely throw you on the show. Like, just
slide
up. I'll hit you on the day.
Let's
they'll definitely.
Let's do that.
Always.
All day.
But the Sunday at the Chateau, and then Monday, most likely Sunset Rooftop. Tuesday, Mario Caballero. We got the Thai Angel on Western and Beverly. Wednesday is Pastrami Comedy at Johnny's Pastrami with Mark Boyd. And shit, just check out the page, look at the website, click the link in the bio, and find out all the other shit.
Click on that fans only.
Fans only.
Fans only. Showing toes.
Exactly, showing toes.
That be the store where the windows are just fans in the window. Fans only.
Hey, low key. Hey, low key.
What the fuck is this?
Hey, low
Nigga
key.
be mad as fuck.
Hey, what you know about one time? This fool hits me up, dog, to buy my socks, dog. I swear to God.
Wait a minute.
I
He was
swear
like,
to
they
God.
reached your knees.
Before we
He was
leave,
like, did they reach your knees?
Well, yeah, because I have long
Like,
socks.
you talking
dog.
dirty to me, homie?
Yeah, he's like, how many hours have you wore those socks?
That's what I was about to ask next.
Yes. And I was like, I did 2 sets on that. And he goes, how much? And I'm not going to lie, dog. It was $300. I was like, God damn. I told my lady, I was like, do we really need the money? Like, I was like, we could be discreet about the shipping and shit. I was like, God,
We can be discreet about the shipping.
right? I don't even got to put my name, you know? I was like,
I ain't got nothing after that.
Yeah,
That's the end of the show.
Innovative comedy.
See you on the next one.
yeah.
That's it.
Innovative culture.
Hey.
Follow it, motherfuckers.
Innovative.